Hello, dear students. Good morning. Uh, in the arbovirus sections, we have discussed about the Japanese encephalitis virus, dengue virus, and here, as per your syllabus, this one is the last virus that we have to study under the arbovirus group, that is the yellow fever virus. Yellow fever virus, just you can see here the name of the yellow fever. That means the skin color becomes yellow, just similar to the case of the jaundice. That's why the virus is known as yellow fever, and the fever is the characteristic feature of the disease of the that caused by yellow fever virus. So you can see here the yellow fever is an acute febrile, that is a cause fever illness. Severe cases are characterized by liver dysfunction and which leads to the jaundice. That's why the disease is known as yellow fever virus. You can see here the febrile nature and the severe case cause the problem in liver, and that leads to the jaundice. And renal dysfunction and hemorrhage may occur in the more severe conditions, and that cause the high mortality rate of yellow fever virus. Geographical distribution, that is a very interesting. India is the geographically very similar to the South Africa, but the disease is widespread in the South Africa and West Africa and the South America. You can see here the yellow fever is the endemic in West Africa and South America, but the rest of the part of the world, including the India, we are lucky that we are free from yellow fever virus. There are several reasons that are responsible for the that are responsible for the this type of the virus that are not prevalent in India, and till date there is no any reports have been reported from India of yellow fever virus. Okay, that is very interesting. We will discuss later what is the reason behind this. Typing as per the genotypes of the yellow fever virus, there are 7 genotypes have been reported, and have been reported based on the genome sequence, 5 in Africa and 2 in the South America. However, antigenically it is homogeneous, that is all are the 7s are homogeneous, but only one serotype is known to exist in these South America and West Africa. Okay, you can see here the structure of the virus that belongs to the flavivirus and Flaviviridae family. You can see the envelope protein, envelope viral genome, that is the positive sense, single stranded RNA, nucleocapsid, and viral teguments. This one is the complete structure of the yellow fever virus. Transmission, definitely this virus is the arbovirus, so definitely the virus will transmit from infected person to the healthy persons through the insects. Here the mosquito is, that is the Aedes aegypti or the tiger mosquito. Transmission cycle, there are 2 transmission cycles have been reported. One is the jungle cycle and second one is the urban cycle. Jungle cycle, generally these cycles occurs between monkey and forest mosquito. Humans can get only infected when the humans visit in any forest area where these type of the virus are present. Monkey usually suffer from the disease because the virus transmission occurs between the forest mosquito and monkey. Urban cycle, this cycle occur between the human and urban mosquito, that is the Aedes aegypti. So, in case of the urban cycle, humans may be frequently infected, but in the jungle cycle, human can only get infected when the persons visit to the forest where the mosquito have yellow fever virus. So moving to the next here in India, what is the reason behind this? India yellow fever has not invaded India yet. That is the very good, and we should pray God uh, to we and all over world should free from the present pandemic, that is the coronavirus that caused the COVID-19. Hope for the best. Uh, However, here in the case of the yellow fever virus, however, India has all the potential of developing yellow fever. You know, Aedes aegypti has widespread here that transmit the dengue virus from infected to the healthy persons. So the conditions of the India are very favorable for the growth of the Aedes aegypti, and even the favorable conditions of the India that are very similar to the Africa. The yellow fever virus are have not been reported from the India. Various reasons have been hypothesized to explain the absence of yellow fever in India, such as measures in the airport. You know, Indian government has laid down strict guidelines at the on the airports whenever any persons traveling from the South America and West Africa and other related surrounding country, they should be properly investigated for the yellow fever virus, and they have to be quarantined for the longest incubation period, that is the 6 days. That is the longest incubation period of the virus. If the symptoms will appear between the 6 days in the travelers, that the traveler should be treated properly and sent back to the their country. And second one is the Britu index. Britu index is some calculative index that are can be calculated very easily by the formula. Aedes aegypti index should be that is also known as Aedes aegypti index should be less than 1 surrounding 400 meter in an airport. That means the presence of Aedes aegypti should be less than 1 around the 400 meters of the airports. That is also control measure. If the Aedes aegypti population will be high in the airport, and the persons that have been infected by the yellow fever virus uh, and entered in the airport of the Indian airports, and if the Aedes aegypti will bite the infected persons, definitely the after the completion of the incubation period, if the same mosquito, same Aedes aegypti will bite to the Indians, definitely there is a chance of the transmission of the yellow fever virus from foreigner to the Indian. That should be, that's why the number should be very less. That is, you can see here the number of Aedes aegypti should be Aedes aegypti index should be less than 1 surrounding the 400 meter in the airport of the airports. You can calculate the Britu index, number of containers showing breeding of Aedes aegypti larva divided by number of house surveyed into 1000. Being endemic for the dengue, many individuals in India, second one reason, you know, in dengue is the very common problems in the India, and most of the peoples of the India are immune against the dengue because of the antibody present in the Indian, and that antibody cross react to the yellow fever virus and protect Indians from the yellow fever virus. But second one, that is the in the other side of the coin, if the persons will be immunized um, for yellow fever, that immunization will not protect human from the dengue. That means if the antibody of the dengue can protect the human from yellow fever virus, but the antibody against yellow fever virus will not protect the human from the dengue. What is the reason behind this? That reasons are not clear, and many scientists are working on these parts to solve the doubts. Period of communicability, when patients are infected to mosquito during first 3 to 4 days of illness, Aedes after an extrinsic incubation period of 10 to 8 days, the mosquito become infective, and once infective remains infective for the life. That means the Aedes aegypti can cause the yellow fever whenever they bite to humans after the infection. Okay, clinical manifestation, incubation period is 3 to 6 days. That's why the persons have to be quarantined for the maximum 6 days at the airport. Febrile illness occurs in the early stage of the disease and characterized by presence of fever, chills, headache, dizziness, myalgia, backache followed by nausea, vomiting, and relative bradycardia. Okay, patients is viremic in this stage and may be source of infection for the mosquito. That means the from 3 to 6 days the patients may become viremic, that is the virus enters in the bloods and the patients become source of the infection for the mosquito. Severe cases are characterized by hemorrhagic manifestation, platelet dysfunction, features of liver, that is the hepatitis may occur, renal dysfunction, encephalitis, and mortality rate is high, that is the more than 20%, especially in the children and elderly. Epidemiology, it is estimated that 2 lakh cases of the yellow fever with 30,000 deaths occurs annually worldwide, and among them 90% cases from the Africa. Epidemic usually occurs in the humid and semi-humid savanna area adjoining the rainforest that are very common in the African country. Infection case ratio, it range from 20 to 1 to 2 to 1 during the epidemics. Normally the infection case ratio is 20 to 1, that is the infection. If infection occurs in the 20 peoples, the case may develop, symptoms may develop in 1, but in the epidemic conditions the infection case ratio becomes very high, that is the 2:1. All age groups are susceptible. Laboratory diagnosis, yellow fever virus is similar to that of the other arbovirus. Treatment only by symptomatic, that is there is no any treatments available. Preventive measures include vaccination, that is the vaccines available against the yellow fever virus that are very helpful and can immunize the person up to the 35 years. That means the vaccines are very good and very effective. And second one is the mosquito control. If you will control the mosquito in your area where you are residing, that should protect you from various type of the viral and other disease. Like the dengue, we have already discussed in the earlier classes. Yellow fever 17D vaccine, that is the strain name, it is live attenuated vaccine which is prepared in the allantoic cavity of the chick embryo, that is the eggs. That's why these vaccines are not good for those people who are allergic to the eggs. In India, it is prepared in the Central Research Institute, Kasauli, Himachal Pradesh. That is the very popular institute and have prepared different type of the vaccines in India and supply to the other country. A strict cold chain has to be maintained during the transport with temperature range 30 minus 30 degrees centigrade to plus 5 degrees centigrade. I have clearly explained you about the cold chain during the polio vaccination program. It is available in the lyophilized form and has to be reconstituted before use. Reconstitution, that is the dilution, occurs with the help of physiological saline, and if once the vaccines has been reconstituted, it should be used within 30 minutes. Otherwise, if you have left some vaccines in vials, that should not be used after the 30 minutes. Dosage, single dose and given subcutaneously. Vaccine is effective within 7 days of administration and efficacy lasts up to the 35 years. That is the very good vaccine. Validity of yellow fever vaccine certificate, that is a very interesting. If the persons have been vaccinated and especially those are coming from the other country, the institute that have vaccinated that have given the vaccine to the travelers, the institute provide institute or hospital provide a certificate that person have been vaccinated against the yellow fever virus, and that certificate is valid for the 10 years, and that should be renewed after every 10 years. And one thing that is very important, cholera and yellow fever vaccines are contraindicated. That is both can interact. That should that's why if the persons have been vaccinated against the cholera, there should be a minimum 3-week gap between the both vaccine, that is the cholera and yellow fever vaccine. And contraindication of the yellow fever vaccine include that contraindication means the if you are giving some medicine or vaccines to a person, that if that vaccine or medicines may cause problems to the humans, that is called contraindication. That means the children less than 9 months should not be vaccinated for the yellow fever vaccine. But the period is changed in the epidemic conditions, that is the less than 6 months. And pregnancy except during outbreak. Normally pregnant females can be vaccinated, but if the females residing in an area where the outbreak has been occurred, that should not be vaccinated. HIV infected people should not be vaccinated for the yellow fever virus, and people with the allergy to the eggs, because the vaccines have been developed through the chick embryo. That's why the chick embryo tissue cells and can cause allergy to the persons if the persons is allergic to the egg. So this is the contraindication. Okay, these are about the yellow fever virus, and hope we have completed in details about the arbovirus, and we will discuss later about the other virus. Thank you so much.